Hey, this is Kirk Windstein from CROWBAR, and you're watching PITCAM TV. Yeah. I forgot it was April Fool's Day. I didn't even know y'all had that over here. Probably started here, actually. Okay. No, I haven't been fooled yet. No. I was in a rush. I woke up late, jumped in the shower. My wife jumped in the shower, but you know what? Since you reminded me, I'm gonna pull a good one on her because she gets easily like, I don't want to hear me, but she, oh my God, really? I'll be like, I'll come up with something. We're doing a show in New Orleans, which is like a kind of a record release 25th anniversary show, which should be nice. It should be like special, but really just celebrating 25 years of CROWBAR by touring. We want to tour every corner of the earth, as much as possible. We just did the UK, and we're doing this tour, and then we got some stuff in May, and we actually got touring going on. We did February, March, will be April, May, June, July, August, and then we're gonna start up probably in September in the States. But everything else will be over. We come back for two more complete European tours this summer. We have this one, which is not a lot of German dates, but I think we hit Germany, Italy, France, Belgium, Switzerland, and Denmark on the first run. And then when we come back in June, we begin at Sweden Rock, and we end at Hellfest in France, which is one of the best festivals now. It's really growing. And then we come back in late July. I think we might start in Germany, but we're trying to dodge the World Cup. So we're doing a lot of Bosnia. I think that maybe is it the June one? Yeah, I think the June one we're doing Croatia, Bosnia, Slovenia, a lot of those countries. Instead of concentrating, we don't want to be in Germany while they're playing a football match because nobody will give a fuck about the show. So we're trying to avoid that. But we come back and we're doing a festival in Spain, and I think we end up at Bloodstock Festival in UK, which is it's the real UK metal festival. No disrespect to Download at all, but they get some bands that aren't really metal, but Bloodstock's growing every year. I'm really good friends with Alan and Vicky, the promoters of the festival, and they're doing a great job. And CROWBAR will be doing that in the UK. I think we end up there in August, and then concentrating on the States, try to do South America, Australia, whatever we can do. Come back, do a headline and stuff, maybe out of, when it's not festival season, because it's very difficult during festival season. Every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, you're at a festival. It's great. But the weekdays are not so good because people are either on holiday or traveling to the festivals or saving their money for a weekend, 3 or 4 day weekend at a festival. So it's hard during the week. But the weekend's great because you play, we play every day anyway. We do 15 in a row in this. We just got back from 10 in a row in the UK. I don't like days off. So. Press. Yeah, I think today's actually our relaxing day. I think tomorrow we're at the press office, basically. From say noon till 7 at night, maybe 7 hours or so each day, 7 or 8 hours of press with a few breaks. It's it's work that I love to do because it's promoting CROWBAR. So CROWBAR has kind of become a family business, so to speak. That's my wife that was taking the pictures, and she runs a Facebook page and does our merchandise, and she also basically kind of, and they don't even, I joke, but it's true, they don't even email me anymore, management and record label. She's like the band assistant basically for everything. Very, very good organizer. So it works out well. So every day, from the time I get up till the time I go to bed, my world is, besides family life, we consider CROWBAR our family business, and Matt and Jeff, my guitar player and bass player, live across the street from Robin and I, my wife. So a lot of times she loves to cook. We'll go to rehearsal, come home and eat, after rehearsal, she'll make a great meal, and we talk Crowbar. What can we do? This. We get on, updates on the Facebook page constantly, and just promoting and thinking, what can we do, to better Crowbar? What can we do? So it's great. It's great having it, like every waking moment is Crowbar. I know with the iTunes single, it's a different cover. I think the iTunes single is going to be the opening track, "Walk with Knowledge Wisely." But the cover itself is very simple. Like I thought about it. There's a song called "Symmetry in White," and I thought about. I've been wanting to do like the AC/DC Back in Black, the Metallica Black, like something simple. It's not quite that simple, but when the song "Symmetry in White" came about, I thought of the title for the record being "Symmetry in Black," like perfection in black, like doom or darkness, And the album artwork itself is extremely simple. When you do see it, you'll see it. And it was intentionally simple, but very cool looking. It's eye catching, but kind of simplified a lot, Not on this one, but when we come back in June, the record will already have come out. So that's kind of been going through my head is which ones are going to be live, because I love the record and believe in it, and I don't believe in just resting on your laurels and what you've done in the past. I want our new record to be extremely relevant in the growth of Crowbar and in the future of Crowbar. So we're definitely going to do some stuff off of it, but then again, we're kind of in the process of revamping our set list a lot anyway, getting rid of some of the songs that we've been playing for a long time and bringing in some more of the older stuff that we haven't played for quite a long time. So when we do come back in June, there'll be new material as well as probably some old stuff we haven't played in 15, 20 years, who knows. I think it's Sever the Wicked Hand, but more diverse, but also probably more elements from the past too. But there's new elements, melody-wise, like I don't like to put up barriers, where, we can't do this, we can't do that. It's Crowbar. I like to just say it's Crowbar 25 years later. It's Crowbar. There's no mistaking when you hear it. That's Crowbar. But it sounds fresh. Sonically, it sounds better. It's better produced. It's better, better mixed, mastered, whatever. Production's very good. And the songs, it's probably our most diverse record from song to song. It's got our fastest stuff ever. It's got our slowest stuff ever. It's got our mellowest stuff ever. It's got our most melodic stuff ever. It's got our angriest stuff ever. So when it's aggressive, it's more aggressive than ever. When it's pretty, it's more beautiful and melodic than ever. When it's doomy, it's darker than ever. And, so on and so on. Well, I think it wasn't me quitting, and it wasn't me getting kicked out. It was a mutual. My life has changed. I like to say I'm the same me, but I'm me at 49. I'm much more of a family guy. I'm married, the kids, the stepchildren, grandkid, the whole 9 yards. So at home it's a family business, and I'm dad. Basically a grandpa even, depending on if we have the grandbaby or not. So it's like my life's changed a lot, and it was kind of just a situation where, in order for me to control my family life, my marriage, and make all this work, and still be able to do 100% effort into Crowbar, was for me to only do Crowbar. And I think the guys could kind of see me drifting away a little bit, not from a friendship standpoint, nothing like that. Just, Down is a lot different than Crowbar in the way they tour, and I respect. There's a lot of days off, and I don't like days off. With Down, and I respect it because of Philip's vocal style. He's got to take days off to rest. And then with the traveling, like I think the last tour that I did with Down over here, there was 23 flights in 22 days. And see, I'd rather just land, do 15 or 20 in a row, whatever it might be, get on a plane and go home. You know, days off cost money. Days off to me are boring and depressing if I'm away from my family. Now I'm able to bring my wife. She does merchandise. She helps coordinate everything for the whole band, not just me. She organizes things. You know, she was in charge of this. I didn't even know what I was doing. You know, she basically coordinated the press trip. You know, the whole 9 yards. So it was kind of just a thing of there's no real underlying secrets or anything. It was just a situation that my life was going a different direction, my personal life a different direction than the other guys, and in order for me to be happy, and they could see that I was getting where I wasn't really happy, you know. And when I spoke to Philip about it, he said, "Dude, I love you. You're always family. You're always a brother. I love you. I just want you to be happy." And I said, you know, "Thank you. I love you too." You know, and you know, I think we had spoken again or something, and it was just like, you know, he's like I tell him, he's always done what he wanted to do. If he wanted to do Pantera, he did it. Then when he wanted to do Down, he did it. If he wanted to stop Down and do Supergiant Ritual, he did it. If he wanted to stop that and concentrate on Housecore Records, he did it. If he wanted to do Philip H. and some on the Illegals record and concentrate on that and touring with that, he did it. And it's like, you know, my heart and soul and my Crowbar is my creation. Myself and Jimmy Bauer. I always throw Jim in because he deserves it. We created it together. But I'm in a situation where I'm the boss, not a dictator, not an asshole, but I'm the boss. Like, I can decide. Everything goes upon my approval. When are we going to tour? How long are we going to tour? Where are we going to tour? I don't want to miss my daughter's birthday anymore. I don't want to miss my stepchildren's birthdays, or I don't want to miss Thanksgiving or whatever it might, you know, which is an American thing. But I want to have my cake and eat it too, as they say. I want to be able to play with Crowbar all around the world as often as I want. But I also want to have my family as well, which, you know, and they go hand in hand because I consider Crowbar a family business now. And it, you know, there's no reason. It's kind of, to me, it's a relief because there's no way to go but up with Crowbar, because we've never been that popular, and now the type of music we play, the heavier, doomier stuff and all, is more popular than ever, and there's a big following of it, and we're one of the, you know, godfathers of that genre, along with I God. But previous to us, you know, with the St. Vitus's and Troubles and obviously Black Sabbath, you know, but there been a lot of really cool doom bands out there, and it seems like it's more popular than ever now, which is great. But you know, I don't feel any pressure. I feel free. I feel like this is my creation. This is my not to downplay the importance of the other guys in the band, because the band would not be the band without them. But I kind of consider myself the Lemmy of Crowbar. You know, they can't have Motorhead without Lemmy. You know, so it's kind of like, you know, to me, it's the best of both worlds, and it's a very good feeling. And it's also, even though my body may say otherwise, I feel young again, so to speak. You know, the fan in me is in my heart. The heavy metal fan that I was from being a kid, and you know, it's great. I'm hungry, I'm determined, I'm dedicated, and like I say, I have the best of both worlds.
Okay, thank you very much.
Sure, thank you.
Wir hatten nie ein Ziel mit der Band, überhaupt irgendwas zu machen. Wir haben halt einfach angefangen, da steckte nie ein Konzept hinter, wir wollten einfach nur brutale Musik machen, so die Musik, mit der wir aufgewachsen sind. Aber klar hat man sich immer mal Sachen erträumt, die, stell dir mal vor, man würde hier oder da spielen, aber wir haben nie einen Plan gehabt, irgendwo